Stop. Pay attention. Take a look at the list on your screen. It looks like a pretty normal grocery list, right? Well, what if we were to tell you that in mere seconds, you would not be able to remember everything you see on this list? Don't believe us? Check this out. Can you remember everything on this list that you were just looking at? You may have been able to get 2 or 3, but chances are you ended up struggling to remember all 6 of the items. Here they are again. Crazy, right? But how can this happen? This is a show about memory. Over the next 2 minutes, we're going to mess with your mind. We'll put you through a series of tests that will challenge your ability to remember. This is Brain Games. Remember this, Jake Edition. So yeah, I first had them look at that very same grocery list that you just saw for 15 seconds. Then took it away and waited 30 seconds. And finally, after those 30 seconds, asked them to remember as many items from that list as they could. They actually did really well on the first go. The only ones who did not get them all correct were my mom and grandfather. It's also important to note that my grandfather does have dementia, so I was very interested to see how he would do compared to the rest of the members of my family.
All right, now try to remember as many as you can.
Okay. Cheese, milk, broccoli, beef, apples, oatmeal.
Cheese, milk, broccoli, oatmeal.
Cheesy, milk, broccoli, oatmeal, onion, apple, onions.
No.
They did pretty good. My mom ended up remembering onions, which I have no idea how that happened, but all in all, they were great. Now, I'm going to ask them to remember a similar grocery list, but this time use a memory technique to do so. Here's the new list. My memory technique was poetry/lyrics, and this is what I came up with. I didn't want to use straight up rhyming or music, since those were other techniques, but obviously they were very similar. So the poems and lyrics that I came up with don't use the food to rhyme or don't have a specific melody, to keep my method independent from the others. So, in addition to the list, I gave them these lyrics, and here's how they did.
Something and bananas and a bunch. Juice and pork I need for lunch. And to top it all off, a delicious carrot.
Fruits and bananas is what I've got. I don't. Is that right, Bruce?
No. Well, you got the bananas part.
Bruce is what I've got. Can't remember anything after that.
Eggs.
Yep.
I forgot eggs and something in a bunch. Apples?
No.
Bananas?
Yes.
Beef, pork, juice, carrot.
No beef.
So yeah, they all did really bad. And again, my mom added an extra food. No one was able to get all of them, and everyone did worse than on the first time with no memory technique. If anything, I would say that this was on me, that my lyrics were not the greatest to aid memory, if you couldn't remember a specific item, as the items themselves did not rhyme, and there were also a lot of words to remember. I think with some time to really study and practice the lyrics, they might be able to stick and allow participants to remember the list even after a long time has passed, which I don't think would be the case with a straight list.